Camp Rotary here in the beautiful Little Belt Mountains has been able to bounce back from some serious challenges, from bridge issues to the COVID-19 pandemic, forest fires, and most recently, a spring storm that did some serious damage to the camp.
I was in the mountains for the storm that happened. I'm a southern boy and decided I'd come up and get snowed in, and got a little more than I bargained for.
Camp Rotary Director John Juris has a cabin in the Little Belt Mountains, and he remembers the devastating spring storm in the area back in May.
There was 2.5 feet of wet snow stuck to the trees, and they were falling all around, including here at the camp. Saw the damage from the highway looking over here.
Many of the damaged trees fell on top of the camp's buildings.
We've spent about $20,000 cleaning up the trees and thinning them out so that we don't have as big of a fire hazard in the future.
Juris says a lot of help from Rotary Club volunteers and assistance from the Forest Service has helped.
They came in and cut up a lot and made big piles of dead trees and that they'll burn this winter.
Despite the damage, Juris says the facility enjoyed a successful summer, hosting kids camps and other events. He says the camp typically runs at a financial deficit, spending up to $40,000 above what they bring in from camper fees. They make up most of that through proceeds from the Harvest Howl, making this year's November 8th event featuring Asleep at the Wheel and Dale Watson even more important.
Damages this year from the storm and some other challenges that we had in the camp this year. We had over $50,000 of damages that we had to pay that come directly out of the proceeds from the Harvest Howl.
The spring storm was the latest in a series of challenges. Several years ago, the bridge to the camp was derated and had to be replaced. The camp has endured forest fires and battled through the COVID-19 pandemic. But with dedicated volunteers and enthusiastic campers, Camp Rotary continues to bounce back.
We're very fortunate to be in the most beautiful part of Montana, I believe. Great Falls and the Little Belts are some of the finest places you can go in the world in my book, and I'm very happy to be in the middle of it.
At Camp Rotary in the Little Belt Mountains, Tim McGonigal, MTN News.